So people love the book. Obviously, Scorsese loved it as well. Made the movie, really big investment. You hang out with DiCaprio for 8-10 months so he gets to follow you. Why do people love this book? Because at the heart of it is an insecure, depraved guy who's ripping people off.
Yes.
And why do people love this?
The first part, insecure. I think everyone's screwed up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't whitewash it. I was like this cool, ultra confident guy. Maybe I looked that way if I walked down the street, or maybe not. But in the book, you could see this guy's, oh my God, like what he's covering up these insecurities from adolescence and all this sort of stuff. Everyone can relate to that because it was the truth. And also, it wasn't about Wall Street. It was about human beings.
Right.
And I think that in any great story, it's a Wall Street-based story. It's a story of the mob and Goodfellas, but it's never about that. It's always about people and the lives of the people and how screwed up they are and how great they are and how someone's so talented yet so screwed up. That's what we love, is because we relate to characters. And I think what I did, and also I think also because I made the correct judgment in teaching myself to write versus getting a ghostwriter. Most of the time, someone who's lived the life I've lived doesn't possess the skills to tell it himself. They have to tell it to someone else who then writes it. So there's something lost in the translation. Right. And that was, I guess, taking lemons and turning it into lemonade was, I'm stuck in jail. What else can I do but teach? I had all this time. Let me teach myself a skill. So I used the time in jail not to write the book, but to teach myself to write. Okay. And by possessing that skill now, it allowed me to tell a story that normally would not have been told like that, because the guy who lived it would have to tell it to a third party who would write it in the third person versus me telling it as it's happening. And it's just, I think it's very different. And that was part of it. And I think also, sometimes I think sometimes things are just special. Special moment in time, something happens, lightning strikes. It was something about the book, whatever. It was the time, it was the place, it was it, and it just takes on a life of its own. And that's not, sometimes you can't almost. There's some indescribable, you know what I mean?
Luck, X Factor,
X
whatever.
Factor, who knows? Like there's something about just the time, the place, the luck, the way that, whether it was Leo, whether it was Scorsese, it doesn't matter what, just something about it. And it resonates with people.